Support.
The maestro, please!
Last record rundown of 2019, although the charts are technically going to update one more time on New Year's Eve, but we won't go over that until 2020. Honestly, I'm probably just going to redo how I'm doing the dates to line up with Billboard. They do the next Saturday as opposed to the actual day that the charts update. This'll be for the week of...
'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse.
On this day in music back in 1941, Dmitri Shostakovich completed his 7th symphony, which would later then be premiered during a German invasion of Leningrad.
O sole mio, sta in fronte a te.
In case you couldn't figure out from the album title, Il Volo has actually been together for 10 years, so this is a compilation of some of their greatest, as they call it, popera hits. If you're a Star Wars fan or even just a John Williams fan, you're gonna want to get this soundtrack specifically. He has said this is going to be the last Star Wars movie that he does a score for. So again, I highly recommend you get it.
Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing.
Of course, the week of Christmas, we don't get any new smooth jazz Christmas albums when it would be most appropriate.
Singing.
I love rock and roll!
1, 2, 3, 4, down. It goes, it goes, it goes. Break your fucking neck. It goes, it goes, it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Zilakami, Sos Mula, and Thrax make Up City Morgue, further blurring the line between rock and hip-hop. Although there are some tracks that sound more hip-hop, but there are a few that actually blur that line quite well.
It's bigger than hip-hop, hip-hop.
I guess depending on who you ask, City Morgue's album would actually be here, but the lines between genres are so blurred these days that I don't think it really matters.
You keep on taking from me, but where's my 10%? You keep on taking from me, I wonder where you went. You keep on.
KAYTRANADA is a personal favorite of mine. We talked about him way back when he was on the jazz charts doing a collaboration with Robert Glasper. Regardless, I think he seamlessly blends funk, R&B, and EDM in his music, so I can highly recommend him anytime he does anything, really.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please!
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the.
Looks like it got back into the top 5, and considering it was number 1, I have an additional fun fact for you, because I checked the numbers. Frozen 2 was the first soundtrack to get to number 1 since the original Frozen soundtrack. I'm sure Idina Menzel is thrilled.
Yeah, Hollywood is bleeding, but we call it home. Outside the window.
Let's be real, we're gonna be talking about this album well into 2020 at this point.
You don't wanna start with me. Got some hood niggas posted in a Jordan. I have his nigga on back of a carton. Spin Larry Bird, 33 on Cartier. I got 33 bitches with me. I'ma flow through the city.
You know, Roddy Ricch actually has 2 Grammy nominations that are pending, given none of them are off this album, and they're both for songs he didn't do. One was a feature he did on a Nipsey Hussle track, and the other is a song he did with DJ Mustard.
Dixie whistle in the wind, that'll get you heaven bound. The devil went down to Georgia, but he didn't stick around. This is God's country.
You know, his last compilation album was released only in 2015, and since then he's only released 2 additional albums, so you don't have much new material to pull from. The 2 albums he released being If I'm Honest and Texoma Shore, released in 2016 and 2017 respectively.
We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line. We'll be a fine line.
In an interview with Rolling Stone, Harry Styles said that this album is all about, and I quote, having sex and feeling sad. So make of that what you will. He also very much admitted to using psychedelic drugs during the recording process. And there you have it. That's a wrap for 2019, minus December 31st. I actually thought about going through and counting how many albums we looked at, but when I looked at the list, I was like, haha, no.
And now I need some help from the maestro, please! Maestro,